Okay, so many of you asked me how I'm making my cover photos for all my dev articles. But I'm going to show you just how I make them without the animation because I need to buy Premiere. So this will be on the next time because I finished my trial. But I'll just show you how I'm quickly doing just the cover. It's like very easy. So the first thing I usually do, I measure the cover size here because you want to do it exactly like that, or dev making some weird kind of like, I don't know, cropping it in the way that you don't want. So what I usually do, I'm using CleanShot. It's like a screenshot tool, but I don't use it as a screenshot. I just use it to put it like that. See, I just wrap it up like this. I click on area. To get it here, just click copy. I go over to my Photoshop. I do a new file. As you can see, it will automatically give you the size, but you want it a little bit bigger because if not, the resolution will not be the best. So I just keep the same ratio, put 2000, and just to get it a little bit bigger. Now, what I do, I go here usually to Discord, to my Midjourney bot, and then we can do something like a developer programming on multiple keyboards. Now, usually you would choose something that is relevant to what you're trying to create. So I'm creating now the cover for this newsletter. This cover has the Hacktoberfest and stuff. So I just want to show like developer using multiple keyboards to, contribute PR. But you should usually look at it like this: like, what do you want in the cover? I can't just write Hacktoberfest, right? It will look weird. It will not work good. So you just need to think what it means. So I know, like I said, like in the newsletter, there's like spammy and stuff like that. So it's good to show like a developer with many keyboards. So let's see what we got here. I got like 4 screenshots. I think the best one of them is this one over here because it's really a lot of keyboards. So I'm just going to press like this U1 thing. Let Midjourney get me the picture. And I'm just going to click copy image and head over to Photoshop. And then I paste it. The problem is, as you could probably see, is that it's not covering the whole screen. So I can move it, for example, to here, for example. And then what I usually do, I use this tool, and this is like the new Photoshop Beta. As you see, I put here the new layer. I scale it a little bit. I put it on the side. I just choose this side of the screen. I put it like this. I click on Generative Fill. I click Enter. It's loading a bit. And it will give me some variation I can choose. And if I don't like those variation, I can generate again and again and again and again, multiple times, until I get something that I like. So right now, you see, this is not the best for me because usually you want something like a black background or something like that. You don't want more computers. This is also, it might work, but I don't like it so much. So what we can do is actually do the opposite. I can move this person here, and then I can do the completion on this side here. Let's try this. Because obviously I can't really control this. So I can just try and get it to be, close to what I want, because it's not really controllable. So let's generate here this background. That's a lot better, as you can see. And this variation is a lot better. This one is also actually pretty good, but I'm thinking about this one because this one is like a lot more visible. But the chair looks a little weird. So maybe I can just merge them together. Go here over the chair, maybe do another generative fill. Maybe I'll get something a little bit better to work with. Okay, that's much better. You can probably agree. So this looks much better than before. So let's put this here. And I'll merge those two together. Now I want to write like Hacktoberfest is coming, right? For example. So I can do Hacktoberfest. Let's say Hacktoberfest is like big, for example. So I put it like here, big. Not master of Photoshop. And we'll do like a drop shadow so you can see it. And then I can do like this here. I can write just is coming, right, like that. And then maybe I don't want it to be that much big. Should I make it? No. Okay, let's just put it like this, like that. Like Hacktoberfest is coming. Okay, put it here. And then obviously this is white, so it will look a lot better on a black background. So I might do like this, select feather here. So modify feather. I can put it like to 60 or something like that. I can stuck with this thing here. Okay. I'll put here curves and maybe make it a little bit darker. You know, something so you can see it better. And maybe another curve for the whole thing to make it like saturated a bit. I think that's kind of okay. That can be a cover. Obviously, I did it on one try, so you can do a lot, like many other options. But let's try. I will not edit it, but I want to show you something. So if I save here this kind of cover here, and then I go here to Runway ML, is what I usually use, and I go here to URL. So I can do image to video. Now this is cool because this actually animate your picture, but keeps the origin. It's not like this, if you know this, many pictures that look different. So all of them, like it's real video that looks good. So I can take this one and click generate. Now the thing is, and this is what I like, is that you can control what's going on in this. And sometimes I press like generate multiple times, again and again and again, to generate the right picture. But what I like about it is that you can make it kinda understand what you're trying to do. So as you can see, I'm going to upload here the picture with the text, not without. And because I put it with the text, it kinda understands that this is cover picture. And it's very important. So when I click now on generate, it knows this is a cover picture. And it will try, and you will see it will do some weird stuff with the text here. It's going to move it a little bit, do something weird, write text that you can't read. This person will probably move his head or hands. We'll see what happens. This obviously not working, obviously, on the first try. Sometimes I do like 10 times until I get something that I like. But in the end, you can really get something good out of this, as you can see in the article here. So what happened here is that if you can see here, the white point is changing a little bit. So I took this entire thing, and then I took only the first frame of this video. I put it as a new layer, and then I cropped it all the way up to here. So it will not change a lot when the text here changes. Because it's going to be looking weird in this area in a bit, and you will see. We'll let it load a little bit. But you can see it's like very attractive with all the stuff. As you can see now, we do a lot of stuff. We put this moving, and we put the emojis, and we put this moving. So it's really hard to kind of like, scroll the feed fast and just not pay attention to this kind of thing. You might don't want to click on this if it's not what you're looking for, but you will notice it 100%. So let it load a little bit. Okay, cool. It's loading here. Let's see what we got. Okay, actually we got a lot better result than I thought. So this is actually pretty good. You see, this person is moving. And here, as I said, this text is moving weird. But if you take just the first frame, you can make it work. Or you can even not take the first frame. You can do something smarter. So you can take the frame that has nothing. So for example, you can go over here. You can search for that because the background not changing at all, right? So I can go, let's see. Okay, looks like it is changing a bit. There is, like, you can take, you see here, this is disappearing. So you can cut the frame here, crop it in these kind of areas here. And then this one you can take from the first frame and put, and then you got like the background like clean. I can take it from Photoshop because it's a little bit different usually after the render of the video. So, and then you can put your own text from Photoshop again, and it will look good. But it's very important that you put the text on the video before, because if not, it doesn't understand it's a video. It's a cover. And then the person will move, the entire screen will move. It will not be able, you will not be able to create a cover from this. So I hope this is helpful, and see you next time.